And that brings us to the paintball itself. I have
Mhm.
never actually done paintball. I think deep down I felt a little bit nervous. And let's just talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
What exactly let's assume that a lot of people have done paintball, but what exactly happens?
So in one of like the simplest formats, there's like a three-man game. So you would have a game of tag with, 3 on 3 on a mirrored obstacle course. And you guys each have a marker, which is filled with, these gelatin balls filled with paint and they're coming at a I forget the miles per hour, but it's under 300 feet per second. It sounds like a large number, but it's really not that bad compared to playing other sports like lacrosse or baseball. Getting hit with one of those hurts way worse. But it's that little, sting. It's that zap. It's like putting a rubber band around the inside of your arm and, a few inches and letting it go. So there is that little bit of risk factor involved. Obviously, you can have a lot of different padding on to protect you, but it does sting when you get shot. It's not for everyone, but it is fun and it can be done in a myriad of different scenarios. There's been different fields that will have inflatable bunkers, mound fields, different, city style layouts that you would see in different video games. And paintball's played by everyone. It's played by men, women, people of all ages, young and old. At my facility, we used to have all kinds of different groups. So you could have, random people that come in 2 and 3s, and those are called walk-ons. And then we would group them together under a referee supervision. Everyone gets the rules ahead of time so they know what it is. And then you've got 1 or 2 referees, depending upon the crowd size, making sure all the rules are enforced, starting the game, stopping the games. And then we've had different sport teams have, team building events, companies come out there, restaurants, bachelorette parties, like birthday parties, you name it. So, um, normally the common icebreaker for people is a birthday party. And then that's their first experience. So yeah.
Fair enough. You deal with people a lot. And I'm seeing a lot of leadership and training required in guiding people to make sure that they know what's happening. And I'm sensing that you would be dealing with a lot of people's emotions. They come in, they are there for a bachelor party or even the emotions of doing that with a work group. Is it a totally different experience every time?
Yeah, I mean, I think everything's unique to its own. But there is always that common, a little bit of trash talking between friends. You can see like some people are a little nervous, they'll be voicing that kind of laughter, nervousness aspect. Some people have played before, but I think it's always fun to see everyone's first experience of getting shot. Some people, make it this giant mountain and really it's just a little molehill. And then the thing is like once they get shot, it's like it's that little like once you get punched in the face, you know that you're not made of glass. Like when you take that little shot in the hand or in the arm and you realize that like the world's not coming to an end, you're like, okay, I can do this. So you get to see the confidence level that, happens between each individual. And it's always been, a really good time. I have out of everyone that's come out, there's been just a handful of people that, and it's not for everyone. Sometimes they get shot and that's not for them and, sometimes you try to give them that little bit like little push, like, it's okay, you'll be fine. But then when they like put that hard, like, no, I'm like, all right, I'm not here to force you to do this. If it's not for you, it's not for you. So there is that aspect to it as well.
There is so much in that. You are saying that everybody experiences discomfort differently.
hmm I mean, it's not the, it's not badminton, it's something different. Um, but
But it's interesting that you are highlighting that because on this show, there's been a repeated focus on living with discomfort and accepting discomfort.
mhm.
For paintball, it's that feeling. So finally hearing that it's like flicking a rubber band. Nobody ever explained that to me. So that's finally illustrating what it would actually feel like. But that simple practice of, okay, something will be uncomfortable, but it's okay, that has came up with, goodness, the mindfulness people I've talked to and also with you.